It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Kyle.
What is taking your mind today?
Yeah.
What are you working on today? What are you looking at today?
2 words, Kyle.
More than one.
Less than 3.
It is less than 3, which is a good thing to use.
2 words. Wrench club.
Jesus Christ.
And Steve.
You'll see videos go around like, hey, at the dinner table, or if you're out and about, grab your spouse's phone and see their reaction type of thing, right? And I am 100% confident that you and I are in the exact same boat, where I'd say, yeah, go ahead. Because what would Annette find other than...
I'll say, oh, good, if you finally come across the correct rear main seal that I need for the Comanche, let me know, because I've been searching for weeks.
Now, here they are, 2 guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
Can I already tell how this day's going to go? Yet again.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know.
Look at that.
This always makes me wonder if, like, currently in your day-to-day, where it finds, I find you keep yourself somewhat busy. Well, I mean, in years past you have. Obviously, we've talked about the garage. We've wrenching on the manch. All these items that you've done. You know, you built that swing set. All these things. That, like, you're always doing something, right?
I try to keep busy.
So now I can already tell what's going on today.
Yeah.
Because it happened last week.
I don't know
When
what
you
you're
were
talking
distracted by a Facebook group or a page where you go, I don't know, rent an 8x10 square.
about. It's called the Wrench Club.
The Wrench Club.
I've been in contact with the Wrench Club. Thank you very much.
I'd love to have the Wrench Club guys on here.
I think we're gonna. I think we may do something with them at some point.
That would be delightful.
There may be some kind of.
You can explain
some
to
kind
me.
of interaction.
You can explain to me the measurements on wrenches. What do you mean this is a half? What's the difference between 14 millimeters? Why are there 2? Right?
It's actually 13.
And then we go to the Seinfeld show.
You fool.
Go to the hot new Jerry Seinfeld stand-up show with what's the deal with millimeters? Is it a half? Is it a quarter? Why is it 12? I think what I'm saying is I think Jerry Seinfeld's confused by metrics.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Yeah,
I'll post that on the poll.
Jerry Seinfeld is an imperial measurement man.
I'll post that on the poll. But I can already tell where you're at because you were asking me about it before we started recording.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you are hot on the trail of adding to our 3D printer fleet.
Well, I mean, look, there are always some accessories that I want to purchase and some little upgrades I would love to do.
Yeah,
and,
sure. That would make a little sense rather than adding an entire new gigantic printer to the fleet.
I'm not. Look, these are all just possibilities, you know?
I think you know my thoughts on the 3D print game at this point.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I know.
They're stupid.
Okay.
It's
right. But I know that while you may be out on 3D printing, even though I know you'll be back in.
Yeah.
It's kind of ebbs and flows, comes in waves.
Sure.
I know that above all else, you love a good deal.
This podcast is probably 60% surviving on deals, right?
Yeah, you finally sent me the link. You send me stuff all throughout the week.
Yeah.
Say, hey, it's a good deal on this, good deal on this. And is it just a Twitter account that you follow?
I made a list of deals pages that I follow, so it's a whole separate tab for me. So if I'm ever in the deal mood, which I think you know,
always
7 days a week,
especially if you're traveling.
Oh my God. Because as you know,
there's nothing better than getting home from being away and seeing a big old package sitting there on your front porch.
Yeah, I'm going to post it on the poll. Is there a better feeling than coming home from vacation to something you ordered? Because there is. Okay, vacation's the best time to buy stuff.
Even if it's a 2 boxes of toothpaste.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I feel like it has to be an even keeled order. Because if it's something massive, I'm now spending the last day of my vacation like, oh boy, I'd like to get back to that and get started on this big project.
Brushing my teeth.
Yeah. And like, so if it's like, hey, I got to put together a new structure, then I'm a little more anxious than I am excited.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, couple tubes of toothpaste, maybe with a new brush, right?
Can't beat that.
You're sitting there in the airport going like, how quick can I get home? Because I've got some fresh mint.
Yeah. You're kind of licking your teeth like,
So I shouldn't say out on 3D printing. The idea of it's cool.
I mean, you are literally sitting right in front of a pile of stuff that you 3D printed within the last 2 days.
Right. But and it's not a problem. I don't mean to say it as a problem because you're here. It's easy for you. Hey, if something goes wrong, you fix it, or when something's done, you can switch it. Obviously, I'm not here. So like this one print that I thought I was going to start on like Tuesday, but we were out of a certain color and then something had failed prior to that. And so what I thought in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this on Wednesday, do this on Thursday, and have this Friday, and I can pick it up when I go see Steve this weekend. I got one part of it done, and there's like 3 things left, and we don't even have one of the colors. So like this thing that, and again, this isn't even for me; it's for my brother. I'm still a week out from being able to finish. Well, it's just not as efficient, and ready to get out of the game. So when I come here today, and you say, "Can we double our game?"
What have I told you? What have I told you? I found a good deal on some accessories.
See, now you're speaking
that we need
a little bit more.
We don't just want. We need.
Okay. You see now, because
are you in?
Now it's urgent
because I have it in the cart.
Because want something.
I have it in the cart.
Let's hear the deal, because I don't even care if it's something I need or if I'll ever use. If there's a deal to be had,
it's going to set you back.
Yeah.
Like if we split it.
Oh, okay. So now I'm financially invested.
Yeah. If we split it, it's going to be about $157.
Okay. It's about 150 or 147 more than I was looking to invest.
You were committed up to $10.
$10 was, I wouldn't say it's a hard cap on what I was looking to invest today, but it was a soft cap on how much I was looking to invest this morning in something that I don't care about or enjoy anymore.
Okay.
For 157 for my half.
Yeah.
What are we talking about that I could make your life a little better?
Joy. How do you put a price on joy? Reliability.
I just told you about $10.
Just sheer excitement.
How
much did you pay for excitement last time you bought excitement?
Let me see.
Probably a lot more than $157.
I went to the amusement park, but I didn't do any of the exciting rides. My tummy. Trying to.
You get an elephant ear or something?
No. What are you kidding me? All that sugar?
Apologies.
I held 2 backpacks while people rode rides. I don't know the last time I was excited.
Jesus Christ, that's one of the most sad things I've ever heard.
Posted multiple things on the poll right now. What is the price on joy? More or less than $10? And do you remember the last time you were excited?
Okay.
I don't know. Is excitement something that, do you still find excitement? Not regularly, right? You're not like your kids who couldn't wait to show me the rubber ducks today that they had.
They were very excited about it.
Which is fine. I love that. I love that excitement. Excitement by proxy is apparently my excitement now, because I may never experience it again.
That's like some therapy stuff. You gotta.
Boy,
have you done that? Have you gone down that road yet?
Please add it to the laundry list of reasons that I need to go seek therapy. Okay, please. Because
God, that is sad.
Yeah, do you now remember? I don't mean to put you on the spot with it, but do you remember the last time you felt? Maybe not. It doesn't have to be physical. So I'm not saying like the idea of being at the top of a roller coaster, right? But maybe it's mental or literal, or figurative excitement.
Yes,
you do.
I felt excitement yesterday.
One day ago.
Yeah, when I
You've been excited this weekend?
I have.
And you're awake?
I drove the Manch like 25 miles and crawled under it once I got to my destination, and there was no oil leaking from the spot that it had been leaking from. That was so exciting to me.
Oh my God. And that I'm very happy for you for that.
Thank you.
How quick does that go away when you pop up with excitement and you realize everybody around you couldn't care less about that
I don't care.
Yeah.
That does not bother me at all.
That's the way it should be.
I don't expect anyone else to be excited about the silly things I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I am perfectly fine with that.
Boy, I'm racking my brain trying to figure out the last time I felt actual excitement.
Oh boy. This makes me sad.
Ever since the ticker, I've been really focused on staying even-keeled, though, too.
Ever since you got old Winky installed.
You know, this was a couple months ago, I did a water slide. That has to have been it.
Now, I know what I'm picturing water slide to be.
Yeah.
I'm curious what you're picturing water slide to be. Did you simply, like, put a hefty bag down on your driveway, spray a little Dawn soap on it, wet it down, and then go, whee!
Please don't be so disrespectful. I did it in the backyard, which I have a very nice incline.
Okay.
No, I was at a Six Flags water park in June, and me and the other dad that was there, the other, we went to meet Katie's friend and her husband before they move away, and we went to a Six Flags water park. I'm trying to get a picture of this slide because I don't know if you would believe that I did it.
Oh, boy.
Okay, but that was...
I swear to God, if you send me a picture of like a playground slide that just has a little trickle of water going down it because it rained recently, and you're referring to that as a water slide,
no,
that
man,
would make my day.
I hoofed it, and I just sent it to you. Hopefully it gets through, but I hoofed it up the however many flights it takes, mostly because of not even direct peer pressure, but of just pressure of, well, he's going to do it. Like, am I really going to disappoint?
You went on the dive bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve.
You were in Oklahoma City?
I was. Yeah. We went and visited. That's where they are stationed currently. By the way, in case you're looking for travel tips in Oklahoma City, there's about 3 things.
The Murrah Federal Building.
We went to the memorial.
The memorial, yeah.
Yep. We went to the memorial. We went to the water park.
You catch a Thunder game?
They were just eliminated from the playoffs because, trust me when I tell you, I was looking at the schedule. But yeah, no, this was it. This. I did a big green dive bomb slide.
Okay.
Which is, they say it doesn't specify what.
Looks like about, 75, 80 feet tall.
Yeah.
Roughly.
And I don't know how you describe the angle, but it's.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those, like, lay down. Whoops,
yes.
sorry. Lay down with your arms kind of crossed. And it's just like not a straight drop, but probably, 75 degrees?
Yeah. I'm reading it now. They're putting the thrill level at 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Okay.
I got done with that, and I was just nervous enough for my defibrillator that I thought that's going to be a one and done for me.
Okay.
And spent the next 8 minutes trying to remove the bathing suit from my backside because I didn't cross my legs properly like they recommended.
All right, yeah.
So there it is. 2 months ago was the last time I felt joy.
2 months.
Not joy. Excitement, Steve. Because I went down a water slide like a child. So you experienced this yesterday, and so now you're here today. Does looking at things like this $157 per person upgrade... I still
haven't told me if you're in on it or not.
I find a lot of times the looking is better than the actual getting, right? Are you a shoppersman? Are you you look for the things?
I do. I like the thrill of the hunt, so I totally get that.
I love a deal.
I love looking for a deal, but I get so bummed when I find the deal and I realize I can't get it today.
Right. You
want
it in hand.
I mean, that's half of it.
It's Amazon. It's going to be the next day or 2 days.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing because it makes me think about it for a little while longer. Even if it's like a $3 item, I'm like, oh, why can't I get this immediately?
Yeah. What? Give me the pitch, the soft pitch today, if you could, on this deal that you say we need and will improve our lives in the printing game, as I'm staring at a 1/3 of a large brick minifig guy.
Is that like a sled that he's riding in, or what is that?
No. This is separate. This is, Steve, you big jerk.
Because that looks like Santa's sleigh.
No, this is a McDonald's meal holder.
Oh, okay.
So on this side, and so you're not going to believe this. I spent far too long figuring out how to put a hole in it. Because my son...
Oh, for the straw? Is that what happens? The straw comes
and you know what? I look at it today. What do you think about that hole?
It's a little bit off center.
It's too big. It's way too big. But I'm not going to reprint it. Okay? Because I hate printing.
Now, is that supposed to balance on top of the drink?
It will. So initially this was created, this model was supposed to be a cup holder. Gotcha. So then there's another attachment that you put in here and it sits in your cup holder.
Boy, that's a lot of attachments.
But I didn't want that. I just wanted this, and it can go over the straw of my son's Happy Meal. And he can then put the fries, the nuggets, the dipping sauce.
Okay.
And have a delicious meal.
That's pretty nice. I saw that you also sent me the Costco version of that for the hot dog and the drink that fits right into the cart.
My son enjoys 3D printing much more than I do.
Okay.
Occasionally he'll say, "Can I have your computer and look at
perfect.
prints?"
You just gave me all the ammo I needed. Kyle, when was the last time you made your son truly happy? Never, exactly.
It's been, I would guess, years.
How would you like to be able to tell him, Reed, this piece of garbage that you picked out from Maker World is going to print flawlessly, and we're not going to have the issues that we sometimes have because our printer, while a fantastic machine, has its limitations with certain filaments and things like that.
It's advertised. It's not meant for like commercial level production stuff. Dude, this is perfect for what we have done in the past.
And that thing has been a workhorse these last 2.5, nearly 3 years that we've been printing, and that baby's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
but sometimes you come across a deal where you can upgrade it would be nice to upgrade from the AMS Lite to the AMS 2, of course, because then you have filament drying and everything, and more approved filaments can run through the AMS 2. You know what I'm saying, right?
Jesus. Was this part of the pitch? Or were you just getting to the description part?
Kyle, I just need a simple yes or no.
Yeah, okay. I mean, as of now, I don't know anything, so I'm going to say no. Jesus Christ. I mean, your pitch currently was...
make your son happy?
Make my son happy. Yeah, boy, that's not a bad one.
I'm sure that he'd appreciate it
I'm sorry,
if he knew that was not even a figment of your imagination.
So one more time, this was just to get us a better... filament extruder.
Yes.
Okay. You know what?
Plus some other little ticky-tack accessories that come along with it.
Do we have enough in the slush fund that I don't have to pay?
I don't know. What's in the slush fund?
I don't know, but I'll tell you right now, the less I have to invest overall, obviously the much better. Okay. Because I don't care about this.
That is
a
little bit rude, but
you and I, until you and I actually come through with the idea of buying a little table at whatever local flea market around here and sell junk like most of the other 3D printers men do, I couldn't care less about any of these things. I printed a McDonald's tray and the upper body of a football minifig. You're printing things that are going in the manch.
Yep.
Somewhat useful, maybe.
We have nearly enough in the slush fund.
I defer to you. Take it all. I do not care.
So that's going to bring your investment down right to about the $10 mark.
Hey, so I'm under 10? Well, listen, I'll let the poll decide.
Well, we're going to be it looks like we're going to be at about $24 to split between the two of us. So,
okay.
Ooh, can you,
boy,
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Big Papa Steve will put in the 14. You just put in 10.
Now we're talking. Okay. To bring joy to a friend for less than 10 or for 10 or less. Now that brings me excitement, Steve.
Good.
That brings me, you know what? I'm on board.
Okay.
Empty the slush fund. We had a very, very brief discussion about flying to Los Angeles less than 1 hour ago.
We did, yeah.
Slush fund's done. We're not going to L.A. We're not driving to Joliet or we're some middle of nowhere town in Wisconsin to pick up something else.
No.
Beautiful. Let's do it.
No.
And please, Jesus Christ, stop talking to me about it. Steve, don't let me get too far because I need to ask you momentarily about why we're recording today, because we had a switch. Usually it doesn't matter, and it doesn't. But Sundays around my house, or a lot of times it might be similar to your Sundays around your house, Steve. It might be a Costco day. And, is it behind the 8 ball now? Sure. Okay, no big deal. But don't let me get too far because I need to ask you why we're recording today. Because you said I'll never believe why, and I've known you for a long time, and that's a jarring statement. But I need to ask you something.
Yeah, what do you got?
That, would you believe, I have had set to ask you about for 1 year. Do you remember anything?
Nope.
About you?
Stop there.
About you, what you were doing, what we may have been doing, anything major going on 1 year ago that I would have said, Kyle, stop. Put a reminder in your phone to ask Steve in 1 year.
Ooh, actually,
is it coming to you? You may be right.
I remember what I was doing a year ago simply because a Facebook memory popped up.
I was to say you probably got some photos, maybe from either your photo on your phone or again Facebook memories. Yeah.
Does this have something to do with me and my wife going to Myrtle Beach?
You're darn right it does, Steve.
Okay. Other than that, no idea. Is it about me and my...
1 year ago, you were in Myrtle Beach with your wife. You were childless at that point?
Yeah.
Let me rephrase. You and Annette had children.
Yes.
They were not with you.
But we gave them away. No, maybe.
Hang on. You and Annette had kids... And you dumped them off.
No. Yeah.
There's got to be a way that people will understand this.
Yeah.
1 year ago, actually, I'm sorry, 364 days ago from today, it was talked about in this very podcast. Because I have the text right now. Can I read it to you verbatim?
Sure.
Such a fun and relaxing weekend away with Annette.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember anything else that you had said about your enjoyment of a weekend away with Annette?
Boy, we played Top Golf twice.
You mentioned that. I remember we talked about that.
I loved it.
It's a lovely game.
It was so much fun. Other than that, I don't... Let's see. I remember drinking beers in the pool.
You might be giving away any of the update here before I even get to it.
Uh-oh.
We want to do it again next year.
Oh, boy.
But make it a couple, singles, no kid weekend for everyone.
Oh.
Comment if you want to be a part of it, and let's make it happen.
I'm fairly confident that you commented saying, I want no part of this.
Pass.
Yeah, there we go. Giving you a little too much credit for your...
Listen, if you didn't want a direct answer, don't put the box there, You could have put a poll. Would no on a poll have been less offensive? So that was 51 weeks and 6 days ago that you had posted. So I'm assuming you got home, I would guess. This would have been August 17, 2025. And I believe that's when you got home. Or maybe waiting to come home.
Yeah, I'm sure it's...
And so at that point, you're either sitting at the airport in the afterglow of double top golf and the ocean and some beers and silence in the mornings and
man, that was nice.
Or you're just home and you're doing some reflecting. You got a little bit of an extra tan. You got your seashell necklace on and your frosted tips on your hair that you've done. Sorry,
every piece of clothing I'm wearing says something about Myrtle Beach and like
beach life.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yep. Yeah. That. By the way, I just described me in 2004. Seashell necklace, frosted tips. Don't think I'd left the state at that point in my life.
No. But But you were all about the salt life, I'm sure.
Of course. 51 weeks and 6 days ago, you posted that, Steve. So I come to you 364 days after the joy of your weekend-long vacation with your significant other and ask you where you are today on couples, singles, no kid weekend for everyone.
Yeah, we're going next week.
Okay, good.
You said you wanted no part of it? So.
I definitely did. But I got to tell you, there would be no larger upset than if you had said, yeah, man, I know you think it's some gotcha, but 8 of us are going in 2 weeks, and we picked a town. And
you said no thanks. Not sure what the problem is.
Which, by the way, thank you, if this is happening, for not involving me whatsoever. Because then I would have had to think, the time off, and then my ankle, and there's all that stuff going on with the airplanes, and
the war in Iran.
So can we say 364 days hindsight? Do you think maybe you were caught up in the afterglow of vacation a little bit, which happened, by the way,
probably
very normal. That's a very normal thing. You're like, when can we do this again? And how can we make it better?
Right. Yeah, probably. But the desire is definitely still there. Every time we go away, we always naturally, you just think about the next time you're going to go away and how can we make this better and what can we do next time that'll be different than this time.
Yeah.
Like when we were down in Florida last month, we were staying with my dad, and his place is right next to where like the big cruise liners come in and out of. And we're just sitting there watching these boats that are the size of cities go out of the port. And we're like, yep, that's it. Who wants to go on a cruise? Everyone's coming with us.
Right. And especially with a cruise where it doesn't feel like you're remotely responsible for like planning things, right? You're like, get
there,
get your flights, get on the boat. And then, hey, you're on a boat.
Right.
Do what you want to do. Whereas if it's like, hey, meet me in the caves in Kentucky or whatever, you have to then plan the Bat Cave excursion and hike up a hillside.
That crap out of my face. I don't want anything to do with that. Ooh, look, nature.
So obviously you said the interest is still there. What can I do? But listen, I'm nothing if not a friend first. Who wants to help?
Still not determined.
Can we say with any level of new, renewed enthusiasm that 2027 is the year where you can make this happen?
2027.
You've said this before.
It's coming up fast.
You said it before that I believe it 1 year ago when we talked about this, and I put you on the spot and I said, can I put a reminder in my phone for next year and ask you about this? You had said you will simply post a date and a place. like that was going to be your level of making sure other people could do it, because when you're dealing with 6, 8, doesn't matter how many people. Oh, well, that Saturday, Jim works second shift in a town over. And
could we leave on Sunday instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to plan what's convenient for me. And if that works for everyone else,
yes.
Cool.
Well, at the end of the day, it's your vacation.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're inviting other people to do something that you are doing. If they can make it work, great. If not, sorry about it. Good luck next time.
Yeah.
Do you think 2027 is the year singles, couples, no kids weekend can happen?
You bet your ass it can.
Oh.
Set it in the calendar. Set it for August 16th,
Okay.
2027.
Gonna go ahead and
10:43 a.m. Just set that as a repeating reminder.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna move that calendar.
Kyle, when I tell you the trips we're gonna take next year in 2027. Whew.
Okay. Duplicate, and we want that to repeat every year. Okay. Ask Steve about dumb friend vacation. No, I didn't put dumb in there. Who put that there?
Huh.
I just removed it.
Must have been a hacker.
I just removed it.
I appreciate that.
Because that's too ambiguous.
That's hurtful.
Yeah, because I don't think your friends are dumb. So I'm just going to move that.
Gotcha.
Ask dumb Steve about friend vacation. Huh?
Wait a minute.
Okay, that has been updated. I will ask. I can't wait. 52 weeks from now, people, if you tune into one episode in the year 2027, make it this one.
That's if we're still around.
Make it 52 episodes from now.
That'll be episode, what, like 580 something.
Are we gonna? We'll be sniffing. So we won't hit 600 until 2028.
Yeah.
What was we had a hard out, right? We just wanted to outlive the Eddie Fitz.
Yeah, I think we had to go into like 2029 or something.
Are you absolutely serious?
This is terrible. But on the bright side, we're on the downside of it.
We've crested the hill, right? It should all be easy going forward. Before I had to put you on the spot there, and again, I apologize for putting you on the spot.
It's quite all right. Quite all right.
I wanted to ask you why. And normally we don't put our business out there, right?
Right. Yeah,
like we just record.
We're very private.
We record if we have to adjust our record dates. We've been doing this long enough, 10 years this last spring, 10 years, that it is what it is. We make it happen. We do records multiple in advance if we have to. But usually you don't tell me that there's a reason, and this is no like offense, not meant to be an insult. Mm-hmm. Usually I don't care. If you have to switch, you have to switch. If I have to switch, it's the same thing. So it's not like, maybe, did you feel this way when you were an employee under Jack, rest in peace, or any of your younger jobs? If you were going to call out or take a day, did you feel the need to give, even if it was fake, right? Say, hey, I'm going out drinking tonight. I know I don't want to work tomorrow. Did you feel the need to come up with a long-winded response about why you can't make it in?
I don't know that I have ever called out of work.
Really?
Well, I did one time. Okay, I do remember one time I did. It was my 17th birthday, maybe, working for Jack, and there was a concert, an all-day concert that I wanted to go to, and I requested the day off, and it was denied. And then I just did the old, I don't feel well, and called out. It was pre-social media. I didn't have to worry about anyone posting pictures of me on Facebook or anything.
You left a voicemail then, you think? Is that what you did?
No, I'm sure I spoke to somebody.
Yeah. But I just feel like I don't remember ever calling out sick, mostly because when I was that age, I didn't have money to call out sick. So it didn't matter if I was at, a friend who lived on the local campus and I was out drinking the night before, 6 a.m. was coming.
Yep.
And there was going to be some lemon lime soda being stocked on shelves at your nearby grocer. It didn't matter.
Sure.
But I feel like nowadays, I think we're changed. That's changed now, where it's more of like hey, if you're going to take a day, you're going to get an email, and it's going to say, I need to take X day.
Yep.
Period. Thanks. My name.
Yeah.
That's it. God, I'd like to see you try that.
Yeah. In a way, I've it used to be whenever for the side gig, whenever we were on vacation, I would do that out of office response. So if somebody emailed me, it would kick back saying, the Free Beer and Hot Wings show is on vacation. We'll be back in studio on Monday, blah, blah, blah. If you need any help, contact me at this number. I would give all kinds of ways to, I'm checking my email daily. Now it's just, the Free Beer and Hot Wings show is on vacation until this date. I will talk to you when I return. There is I don't leave the door open in any way.
Right. Which, honestly, it's your time off.
It's my time off.
That's the way it should be. I don't know. The world became super normalized to, well, they got to know why, or I've got to be, what if they need something, especially and not minimizing anybody's line of work, but with what's urgent?
Exactly.
Right?
If I'm a doctor, if I'm an operating room doctor, something's urgent.
Would I have been a bit upset?
Oh no, the copy for Omaha Steaks is different this week.
Right.
Oh no, I'm not going to switch it out.
We've got to change the read date. Otherwise, the promo code's going to be 2 days expired.
Right.
Oh, God.
And the funny thing is, 90% of those emails that I get, I'm not the person that has to make the change or do whatever.
You're a forwarding machine for most of those anyway.
I'm such a middleman in so many aspects of my life.
Boy, there's no better way, because you get forgotten. Which is good on both levels, right? You're not expected too much, but then, when the cuts happen, you're still there in the middle, so you're not too low that you're going to get the cut.
Right. I've actually, I've finally gotten comfortable with whenever I'm included on an email where it is completely unnecessary for me to be on there.
You do this.
I will reply back and I say, hello, please remove me from this email. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yeah.
You do that.
It doesn't have anything to do with me.
Yeah. You're
Like,
talking.
I'm making this more streamlined.
Sure. I get it. By clogging up inboxes, by sending another reply.
But that's the final reply you're going to get from me.
Oh, sure.
And it's clearing up my inbox, so that makes a big difference to me.
Now you're talking.
I don't want to be included on stuff that does not involve me in any way. There's nothing I hate more than that.
You are talking to a seasoned inbox jockey here.
Mm-hmm. Your box jock?
There is nothing I roll my eyes harder at than those replies.
Really?
Just because my line of work, it's the email inbox is usually pretty heavy. Mm-hmm. So we're pretty much always over 200, and I'm trying to sort and organize and et cetera, et cetera. And so like when I'm trying to organize and say what's urgent, what's not, and coordinate these things that have to go to certain people, when I see one that says please remove, I'm leaving that uncolored, like, so it's going to get to in line.
Yeah.
So by the time somebody actually gets to that to go remove you from a file or whatever, it's probably already done.
I wish that it would be as simple as like when you get a junk email from, say,
opt out.
A business that you signed up for years ago and you get their promotional emails. And it's so easy to just be like, nope, unsubscribe, opt out. Why can't it be like that with
Why can't
work
I click,
email?
Yes, click remove from chain or whatever. Outlook has all these things now where you can tag people and it shows an ad on all these things.
Don't give me your Outlook garbage. I don't want any of that.
I don't need it.
I don't want your reply back that just says thank you. Oh, nothing annoys me more than that. It's just understood that if you ask for something and I give that to you.
Yes.
In my mind, I know that you're grateful. You don't have to fire back the thumbs up emoji.
Yeah. Oh
or
my God,
the thank you so much.
So-and-so reacted to your email.
Don't care.
Don't react to my email.
Don't care.
Quite literally an email.
Like, let's just set the baseline. Everybody, look, if I need something from you and you give it to me, thank you. I'm just going to do maybe once a year, I'll send out an email that says, thank you for everything you did for me the last year.
Yeah.
I don't need acknowledgement of stuff like that.
No, a thumb up that you read it. Great. I'm assuming if it got sent to you, you're reading it. If not, that's a you problem, folks.
Right. Yeah.
Not me.
I did my part.
Man.
God, stop clogging up my email with this garbage.
That's simpatico right there. Right. That I can't stand it. Cannot stand it.
I don't know how we got here.
I wanted to ask you why we had to record today. So I thought you did tell me that it's not related to what I'm going to bring up, because when I got here, your kids somehow are more excited than you to tell me about the big Jeep Fest thing.
Jeep Fest, yeah, Grand Haven Jeep Fest. We went
and it's a bummer we don't have more time to talk about any of that garbage.
We got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
So when you told me that we didn't have to move the recording date because of that, that's shocking in its own right.
I mean, that was a plan. I was planning on going to that. But that was like an all-day event. So I knew that...
You could go whenever.
Yeah, we were going to go. We were planning on going in the afternoon. We kind of casually talked about it. And then finally yesterday, we were just kind of waiting out the weather because it seemed a little gross in the morning. And then we looked at the weather. We're like, it's going to be pretty nice, I think, this afternoon. So we ended up... Kids hopped in the manch with me, drove out there.
Oh, can you run me through that a second? Mm-hmm. Run me through that sales pitch. Because in general, my family will do those things too that might not be, it's not like top level excitement for them, but they know it brings, it's joy for me, or the kids would enjoy it. So we will take read, whatever. So walk me through how you broach Jeep Fest. That's, it's a 40-minute drive.
Yeah.
There and back.
Yeah, half hour.
To the wife who, again, I think you had said, Annette has been out in the pole barn, probably count on two hands, right?
Oh, man.
One hand?
I mean, less than 5.
So it's
less
on one.
5.
You could fit the number. Okay.
Yeah.
And the kids who, their children, in general, aren't invested in the Jeep culture or Jeep war that you guys have taken upon yourselves to show that Jeeps are, superior. So walk me through how you run this up
Man.
the flagpole.
I have to say that Annette was the driving factor in us going yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was out. She was out in the morning, and had a couple of errands to run after she was at the place she was at, and then texted me or called me and said, "Hey, do you still want to go to this?" And at that point, I was like getting the kids' lunch ready, and I was like, "I don't know, maybe." She's like, "Why don't we just do it? Get them in the truck. I'll meet you guys out there," because she was going to be kind of in that area. And I was like, I don't know. Let me think about it. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, what the heck? Let's do this. So if she hadn't given me that little nudge, I probably would have just been like, nah, we'll stay at home. So I said to the kids, hey, you guys want to go to the Jeep Fest?
Okay. So you didn't even like frame it as like a carnival with cars or something, right?
And the funny thing is, like, with kids, as long as you act excited, they'll be excited too.
Sure.
I just said, like, you want to go to the garbage dump? Yeah. But Evelyn was just like, no, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Listen, that's very kind. The way, like, instead of just saying, what she's probably thinking is I'd rather, go mop the floor rather than do that.
Nikki was on board, man. Nikki's my ride or die. He'll do anything with trucks and dirt. Sure. He's on board.
Yeah.
He is emerging as a kid that likes the stuff that I like.
Okay.
Likes monster trucks and Jeeps and playing in the dirt.
It's nice to have.
So he was on board. So then I said to Evelyn, I was like, well, I know that I asked you, but that's not really your decision. We're going.
Not anymore. Now that you have a 3-1 supermajority,
right.
You get to override any and all vetoes when you have that 3-1 supermajority.
So we went there. Everybody had a really good time. They were very disappointed that we had to leave.
Really?
So there was one of the vendors there is a 4x4 shop local in our area, and they had a bunch of their vehicles out there, and they had built this big, like, obstacle course, big logs and like concrete barriers and blocks, and those, like, the big sewer tubes, concrete sewer tubes that are like 4 or 5 feet in diameter, and they had all of those set up with ramps and everything, so you could ride along with them and go over all the obstacles. And
sure. So Nikki, just junk to ride through, really.
Yeah.
Or to walk through.
Yeah. So Nikki really wanted to do that. So we did a ride along. He had a blast.
Okay.
Evelyn and my wife were terrified for our safety.
While you're on, okay.
Even though everything was, it was great. We had a very, very fun time.
You've been in enough of these and you've done enough of those type of rides. Was there any point where you were nervous? Like, oh.
No, I think the guy driving was trying to make us nervous.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, because he said something like, he kept looking at us in the mirror, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are pretty calm back there." I was like, "Yeah, man, we're good."
Yeah. You think it was my first ride?
Buddy, I drive a Manch. I'm not worried.
And then, promptly stopped where he was and said, "Get out."
The Manch got a lot of love yesterday.
It did?
There were a lot of people there that...
I don't mean to sound so taken aback by that.
There were a lot of people there that recognized me, obviously, from the podcast.
Sure.
Secondarily, maybe the side gig.
Well,
I know people saying, "Hey, you bring the Manch?" They don't call it the Manch, but for the sake of this story, they all called it the Manch. I said, "Yeah, I got the Manch. It's over there in the lot. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's so cool.
Okay.
Oh, you're our hero.
So
Here, take all this money from us. Here, have these riches."
Did they then act like they wanted to go see it, or did you offer it and then they're like, you could see their head turn to the side so they could roll their eyes in private?
I gotta go. Got an elephant ear.
I don't know where my kid or wife went. You're like, you just said you're single.
Well, what I meant was bye.
And then the phone doesn't ring, but he picks it up, and next thing you know, you're just arm on the bed of your Manch and waiting for someone to come by.
Somebody asked me about my Manch.
So the fam enjoyed it.
Fam enjoyed it.
Which is, hey, that's great for you. Because now you can bring, like, those events are on the table always.
Yeah, it's going to happen again. We're going to go next year. I think maybe we get the podcast involved next year.
So you're going to go next year. You, the wife, and the kids.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, that's the weekend. I've actually got a thing. I'm going to be in Myrtle Beach.
Really?
I'm going to be in Myrtle Beach. I
got a kid-free weekend?
I got a friend thing next year.
God, that would be so insulting if you did an adjacent kid weekend,
kidless
kid-free weekend in the same place that we are.
Same place, same weekend.
Just like we're walking into Topgolf and you're walking out with your group of people that are just like, they're all your hangers on. They're all, like you're walking in front of everybody and everyone's just like, Kyle, yeah, you're the man. Oh, Kyle.
Can you believe you? I can't believe you planned all this.
Coolest guy we know, Kyle.
I'm just waving, but then I don't see you, but you see me from afar.
I'm standing there like, what the F?
And, obviously I flash my It's Salt Life all day tank top that I'm wearing.
Like, what do you want frosted tips?
Where'd you get the hair?
Yeah, you have the visor on.
Yes, the visor with the fake hair sticking out of the top of it.
Yeah, that's Vacation Kyle.
Yeah, and then my shark tooth necklace. That's me. Obviously, Crocs probably, or flip-flops for sure.
Yeah, or like flippers. Because you've just gotten out of, going scuba diving.
Yeah. So let me ask you then, yesterday, what happened before this, because you said this wasn't until the afternoon, that caused you a couple days prior to say that you needed to bump recording by a day, which again is usually never an issue.
Yeah.
But in general, we like to be on the books to get it done. So this must have been, I can only assume, something major. Oh, no. Because if I find out I got bumped, if we bumped a day, because, like, I don't know, there was like a Disney Plus show that you wanted to show the kids Saturday morning, whatever. It's not going to be, like, insulting because at the end of the day, I don't care. I ended up being in Detroit to watch a Detroit Tigers baseball game yesterday.
Yeah.
But boy, am I going to be a bit pissed.
Do you want multiple choice? Do you want to try and guess?
Yeah, because I feel like there will be some obvious outliers that it would never be.
Okay.
Right? So, again, in the pantheon of things, like Annette's out doing stuff too. So, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe Annette's got stuff going on in the morning and the kids are fine. Mm-hmm. They're not like... you leave the room and they're going to seek out bleach. Like that's usually your kids are pretty smart. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
And they're pretty subdued. So it's not like you're worried about them hitting the town.
Okay. I'm going to give you 4 choices.
Sure.
Kyle, did we have to record today instead of yesterday because of A, a baseball game that we went to?
Very possible.
B,
yeah, we're home because I looked at going to the local minor league team as well.
B, skydiving.
Okay.
I'm going to get... Actually, hold on. I got to add one more.
Now, skydiving is something you have done that I believe you got done. And I believe when we talked about it, you said, well, maybe we'll make that the flashback maybe this week. You'd said you would do it again, if I recall.
Yeah.
So also in the realm that I could see coming up for you to do. Okay. All right.
C. Someone got a tattoo.
Okay. Which is, again, these are things, these last two specifically, things we've talked about in this podcast in recent memory. So I could see maybe a tattoo artist gets a hold of you and says, hey, I've got a slot open at, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Can you make it? And you
Maybe
say,
it was Gator.
Yep.
Maybe Gator got in touch with me.
Yeah. And you went and got a 1988 Jeep Comanche MJ tattooed on your calf. By the way, if you got a tattoo from Gator, you would have to pick me up off the floor from laughing so hard. Okay. Because that is a once in a lifetime story that I promise everybody listening is 100% true that I wish was not. Okay. And I so wish it was not that I spent way too much money almost getting it all the way covered up the last 8 months.
All right, that was C. D, a puzzle competition.
1 million years, that can't be true. That is out of the realm of possibility.
E, a last-minute trip to the in-laws.
Now, that seems too boring. And I also feel like you and I were of an age and maybe of the similar ilk that I feel like if you were doing a last-minute trip to the in-laws...
By the way, that's a great... Ilk does not
Ilk's a good word, right?
God, it does not get used.
I'll post it on the polls. Ilk underused nowadays. But I feel like if that was something on your guys' agenda, you would not be then even considering coming home to go out to Jeep Fest on the coast, because that's a big day.
Yeah.
That's too big of a day, I think, for people of our age. So I'm going to rule that one out.
Okay.
And the puzzle thing's stupid. Like, just in that realm of normal things that I think.
Okay.
That seems to be the most outlandish. Could not be true.
Okay.
I'm going to go all in here. Okay. Ooh. All my chips to the center.
Okay.
And Steve, I think...
So you're going between a baseball game, skydiving,
and a tattoo. And I think skydiving, it either would have been referenced. There's also some other stuff about skydiving that I think I'm willing to rule it out. I'm going to push all my chips to the center. I'm all in.
Okay.
Steve, do you have a tattoo?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
While my wife did get a tattoo recently.
Yes, that was, we never even talked about it. That was a handful of months ago, but
No, she's gotten a second one. She got one a week and a half ago. Yeah.
Are you serious? And
she got two.
And you are still at 0.
Still at 0.
But still, for anybody wondering, we talked about this as well, but you're not like anti-tattoo. You
not
just
at all.
haven't done
not
it.
At all. I want to get one.
Yes.
I just have not yet.
Right.
For no real reason. I just haven't.
So then it's also something that I feel like this wouldn't cross your brain as being like a big thing because you've done it before. Were you flying the friendly skies yesterday?
No.
You did not parachute yesterday.
No.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm willing to say no baseball game because baseball isn't played that early.
Right.
So I know it's not a baseball game. You guys, it's not out of the norm that you headed up the coast to go visit the in-laws.
Yeah.
Did you go see family yesterday morning?
No.
Oh, you gotta be... Everybody stop. For one moment. Because what you're telling me right now is that I was able to go to Detroit yesterday to watch a Detroit Tigers baseball game because you had to bump our recording by one day to go to a puzzle competition?
Well...
And by the way, if that is, what? How does that work?
Kyle, I was in no way a part of this puzzle competition.
Well, I've known you a while. I never heard you say the word puzzle outside of when we're talking about, like, boy, I'm really puzzled by that, which, again, is also a word that hasn't been used since the 1800s.
Yeah. Puzzle and ilk.
Puzzle. Oh, we got to bring those back. So, of course, you weren't a party to this because
I had nothing to do with this. I got a text earlier in the week from my wife.
I am taken aback right now.
My beautiful wife has, in the last couple of months, she has really started reading a lot more. And her new go-to to de-stress is working on puzzles. So...
That's a pretty big step because my mother-in-law's a huge puzzle fan. We got her one of those large like boards with the drawers and everything.
Yeah, we got one.
You have one?
With the turntable and everything, yeah.
But I've never once heard the words back to back or even near each other. Puzzle competition.
This was new to me too. I got a text from my wife midway through the week. It was probably 5 minutes before I sent you the text asking if we could switch up. Saying, hey, can I... Are you okay with me doing a puzzle competition with Amy on Saturday morning?
Which, by the way, thinking out loud, would have just loved to be a fly on the wall if you had just said, like, I don't want you hanging with that crowd.
I don't know. A little risque, if you ask me.
Oh, what's next, huh? Like throuple parties? Because everybody knows.
It's a puzzle competition, the gateway drug to throuple parties.
Yes, of course.
So I said to her, I was like, yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah, go for it. Do what you want to do. And I said, is this something like me and the kids?
I was going to say, so that's all you said? Because, boy, you're bordering on jerk.
I said, can me and the kids come to it? Can we, like, I don't know.
You mean like, will there be enough space?
Is there a crowd? Are there spectators?
Yay, go, Mommy, get that corner piece. Like, what do you...
Like, you got the whole border.
Outside in, right, Mom?
So she replied back, absolutely not.
Oh, she
said,
okay.
She said, please don't mock me. And I was like, I'm not mocking you.
You offered to go. I would have done the exact same thing, by the way, because one, something new and different. I mean, very different, but like to do.
Yeah.
But like also like, hey, if she's trying something new, wouldn't you want someone to be there? Like
it's one of her interests.
Yes.
You know, I'm trying to support her. I was like, oh, okay. Like, can me and the kids come to it? Like, it was at the local library, so 5 minutes from here.
Perfect.
And she said, absolutely not. Please don't make fun of my hobbies. I said, I'm not making fun of your hobbies. I genuinely wanted to know.
Now, is this, how do you find out about this even?
I believe her friend had heard about it.
That was my next question. Is she in like puzzle groups or something, the local that would be like, hey, do you do puzzles? I do too. Let's do them separately, but talk about them type of thing.
No, this was a friend of hers, and Amy reached out and said, hey, me and my mom are doing this puzzle competition at the library. Do you want to be on our team?
Do you puzzle? I was just about to ask you, you puzzle together?
You puzzle together?
Have you ever puzzled together?
Yeah, I mean, like, if we sat down and, like, never in a competition type.
When was the last time you puzzled?
I would say within the last couple of months.
You had, like, assisting in that on like a big one where she's like, hey, I happen to get this Jeep Comanche puzzle.
Right. Oh, God. That'd be a perfect
Would that bring you in, like a 1,000-piece Comanche puzzle?
Time out. Jeep Comanche puzzle.
No, please don't, because there might be a solstice gift that has something to do with that on staff, because, listen, I've done something like this for my mom and I believe my mother-in-law in years past. Did some idiot make those?
Jeep Comanche jigsaw puzzle.
Seriously? No, is it
$37.50.
Is it like 8 pieces for toddlers, or is it like an actual one though?
It's like all the parts of the vehicle are the pieces.
Because there would be nothing funnier than if you spend the money and it gets here and you realize it's a toddler puzzle. It takes you like 4 seconds.
Right. Maybe I'll get my wife a custom-made, custom-made Comanche, like with me, like laid out across the hood.
Dude, first of all, stop, because I need you to either have those Meta glasses on, but we need to hold this till Christmas, and you need to give it to her,
yes,
and then get her reaction when she uncovered, because the picture will be on the box, or even in like a little thumbnail of it in the corner, where she rips it open and sees Steve like. Mostly nude,
like seductively laying.
Yeah, but like, so you've got the big. Excuse, obviously, my ignorance here.
Yeah.
Would it be the muffler? Would be like, it would have that like large square, but then the whole pipe would be attached to it, right?
Right.
So you'd just be like laying in the bed, hugging the whole pipe, with obviously the square part of the muffler strategically placed.
Sure. Yeah.
And you maybe give this to her on Christmas Eve, so that way the kids aren't a party. To the sensual Jeep Comanche gift.
Sure.
Okay. What can I do to make this happen, or something like it happen?
This is already in process.
Okay. So I don't know what to ask right now, because, again, this was quite legitimately the one I did disregard as.
Based on pure nonsense.
Yes, because those words together don't make sense to me and what I know about you guys and like what would happen around here on a Saturday morning.
I was actually a little disappointed that I couldn't go. I wanted to go and I wanted to get a lay of the land on this thing.
Because I almost want, like, what's the group like? Is it Ethel's husband sitting over in the DIY section, like flipping through some books about how to, upgrade his garden while Ethel, and then he like hollers over every few minutes, Ethel, how's it coming?
So I think, so as the week went on, and that's like, oh, I'm excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
I was like, that's cool. Good for you.
Yes.
And she actually said, she's like, what if I'm like what if I'm like the ringer and I show up and I'm,
Oh boy.
and I'm the one, boom, 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 putting pieces together.
Okay. First of all, where did the gusto come from?
I don't know.
I've known Annette quite a while.
I mean, she's not a.
Was she like about to talk smack about Myrtle's arthritis?
Well, I'll tell you the text that I did get yesterday.
Okay.
This is at 12:13 p.m. yesterday. I think that so she left like around 9:30, and I think that the competition started like around 10:30, something like that.
So this is
and it was
into the third hour of puzzling.
It was a 500 piece puzzle. She said there were about 10 teams. Each team had 3 or 4 people. Her team had three people. And I got a text from her.
3-person puzzle teams. Okay.
Text from her at 12:13 yesterday. Well, that was humbling. Which I said, oh no. Now, again, this is over 2 hours after the competition started. She said the winners did it in 20 minutes.
I'm sorry.
20 minutes for 500
pieces
puzzle.
in 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Was it like bluey?
I didn't even ask her what
Can you text her? Just
Yeah.
text her and see what the image was that they puzzled yesterday.
She said second place was 30 minutes. The librarian running it said it was the fastest she'd ever seen.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We did it in 2 hours. And they were, they came in last.
So this seems like maybe something that... Is there anything in your day-to-day where you're whatever, and you're like, man, I think I could be
good at this.
Right? That that maybe it would take going to this, and again, like she said, being humbled.
To be humbled, yeah.
By, again, Ethel and Myrtle with arthritis.
Well, I think of that every time I see, like once a year, you'll see on, it's ESPN, the Ocho or something.
Yeah.
Where you see something where it's the World Microsoft Excel Championships. Like, that is something that we've joked about, but I think that you'd be top notch on that.
You send them my way, okay? And I'll conditional format them into oblivion.
I just want to know how that goes. Do they give you a scenario? Where
Well, they're not taking a sex break.
That's true.
They're not going home to have sex either.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going home to friends or family.
Or really any acquaintances of any kind.
Their cats hate them. Like the Excel world champions are hated by their cats. There's no question.
When they get back to their 1-bedroom economy apartment.
Yeah. Oof. And then all they've got is pictures of their favorite spreadsheets printed out poster size on their walls.
Yeah.
Is there any of those for you that I could find out? Not even necessarily a competition, right? Mm-hmm. But go show off this.
Like what would I be best in the world at, or what could I compete at?
What do you think you're better at than you probably might?
I think I am excellent at audio editing.
Really?
Which is a skill that, few people even need.
No, but I look at you though, which again, it's been your job. It's been your career dating back.
I've been doing
20
it for
years?
25 years at this point almost.
Right. You did it for the NHL. Mm-hmm. Right. Gary Bettman himself came in and tapped you on his shoulder, He said, boy, that's a nice waveform.
You're in, kid.
And you promptly quit months later.
I knew 1 month in, this was a bad idea.
Oh, and I'm not laughing at that as like a bad thing.
I don't care.
That is the best way to find out. Okay?
Yeah.
I think everybody has a job like that where they're like, oh boy, this for me, I know exactly the job. I know the time frame. And I'm thankful I went through it so I could not do it and realize I needed a change. Totally understandable. Do you think if I put you in a conversation with another person we know who works in audio, Dan Scheich, who does that though on a...
Come on.
His is more...
This clown sending me passive-aggressive messages throughout the week.
His are more music-based.
Elon Musk did something. Enjoy driving a Tesla, Steve.
Oh, did he? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
I don't even have one.
Right, you have stupid car.
Yeah, I have stupid car, which I can't get rid of.
We didn't even get an update on that. Put
Dumbest car in the no. Here's your update. None.
Do you think words
Anything
out?
else?
You think words out on stupid car?
Oh, I hope not.
You think everybody's like, you heard about this car? Don't buy it.
I've seen the numbers. No one listens.
Do you think if I put you and Dan Scheich in an audio editing contest,
Oh, I'd smoke them.
how different would the final audio sound? Like if I gave you both, call it a chunk of audio, because listen, I don't want to step on your toes here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I can do with a piece of audio.
Mm-hmm.
We hear it occasionally on this very podcast.
I know. You go down into the lab.
And you know what happens when I go down to the lab? Leave a piece of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every time.
Takes a little bit off of me.
Like nothing of you left.
So I feel like if I put you and Dan Scheich with a piece of spoken word,
mm-hmm.
it would sound differently at the end than if I put you and Dan Scheich in the lab with a piece of music.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dan does, I believe, is more musically...
We're still not really sure what he does exactly.
I'll never be able to explain what he does.
Turning a knob here and there or something.
I've seen all the videos, right? And you see it in the music biopics of when they're in the studio and the guy outside the glass has a board with faders and knobs that are as big as our studio, yet they touch two of them.
Right.
So Dan's a fraud is what we've agreed on,
Well, I
right?
mean, it's all AI basically these days, right?
You think Dan's just, Molly and the butt pinchers
Is that the group?
send Dan their newest hit single that they're hoping to get, played down at the Garbage Pit.
Right.
Which is, again, the local venue that they pack the house with 18 people every other week.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, Dan, can you clean this up? And he goes, absolutely. And he sends her over to AI.
Yeah, uploads to ChatGPT.
And they clean it up for him real quick. Okay. I'd like to see that happen.
I am very good at now music's not my background.
Oh, that's what I mean. Right.
But I mean, spoken word, I can edit that so well. See, a lot of people edit at the beginning of a word. You got to edit on the hard consonants. That's when it really starts to shine how good you are.
See, you know what I'd like you to do? Could you provide, maybe even if it's not this week, in the coming weeks, can you try maybe one piece that you feel, maybe it's an ad you're editing, whatever, that you feel really good about?
Really proud of?
Can you grab a snippet of the original? A couple seconds, 30, whatever, it doesn't matter.
I mean, talk about riveting content here for a podcast.
And then give me the end, because I want to see if layman's ears, me, and layman's ears...
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit there. You're not a layman. You go into the lab.
I do. I mean, granted, boy, do I do good work. And then, obviously, the other, the audio layman who listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
And I would like to be able to see
if you can...
Can we determine, like, notable differences that would be like, whoa, that's radio polished, or... whoa, Steve's giving himself some credit there. I don't notice any difference.
It wasn't that great.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I could probably do that.
Just keep an eye out. Keep an ear out for me if you could.
Right. All right.
Okay.
I can do that.
Apologies or congrats to Annette. I mean, I hope she's not down in the dumps today.
No. She did say that the last one, they were the last ones to finish. The winners donated their prize, which was a puzzle.
Okay.
Back to the other like 9 teams. So Annette got a puzzle out of it.
Hey!
She's working on it right now.
Okay, perfect. Hey, listen, because doing something like that deserves all the praise in the world. Because would you ever consider, going to a manch wrench off? Nope.
That is
if you say
obvious
that
question.
If you say that too fast, it sounds like a man wrench off, and it's like that's a whole nother thing where there's like hidden doors and just holes in the wall. I would never consider even doing anything like that because I'd be too terrified of, like, hey, what if I don't fit in, or what if I get embarrassed by doing this? That's incredible.
Yeah,
that's amazing. She's doing that.
All right, I have to ask you one more time.
Yes.
Are we pulling the trigger here?
Dude, whatever. Empty this stupid slush fund and just stop talking to me about this dumb thing that prints out plastic trinkets. I couldn't care less. Empty the bank, Steve. What do I owe you? $10?
I mean, 12, but I'll take 10.
You listen. The poll is up there right now at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Can you buy how much does joy cost? More or less than $10? Okay, so I need that to be at $10.
All right, at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky. We'll talk to you next week.
See you.